Hello everyone, my name is Kate and I'm an ELT methodologist at PEARSON-DINTERNAL International Education Center. Today, I will share with you 5 tips for effective vocabulary teaching in primary school. We're going to use the new Pearson primary course, Islands, to illustrate these tips with real examples. First of all, we should always provide vocabulary in context. This could be a recorded story with pictures, a song, a cartoon, or a comic strip. In Islands, new vocabulary is always introduced through a short, funny, and dynamic story, as in this example you can see on the screen. This kind of context will lead children into the topic and will let them easily guess the meaning of new words and phrases. Let's listen to a short fragment.
Look, a party.
Come on!
Wait, Grandad.
10 toes, touch your toes.
Touch your toes.
Introduction through context will help children to do the activities following the story. With Islands, you also have an opportunity to use videos in your classroom. This will make stories even more engaging for young learners who absolutely love cartoons. Here we can see an example.
Who's this?
Waldo.
What colour is he?
Waldo is green. Uh-oh. Red. Blue. Orange. And pink.
The second tip is to make sure meaning and pronunciation are introduced before reading. In other words, young learners should read the words on the page only after they have heard and understood the new vocabulary. With Islands, you can follow this sequence to ensure this. First, introduce new words with flashcards. Then, students can listen to or watch the story including new vocabulary. At this point, they should concentrate on pictures. Then, students repeat the new words a few times after the recording and after the teacher. Only then can you ask them to read the phrases on the page. This approach will help your students understand and remember new vocabulary much better. The third tip is to practice through songs and chants. Children love singing, dancing, and moving around, so this point is a must in primary school. Songs are very effective for vocabulary practice because they make students repeat the same words many times without feeling bored or losing focus. In Islands, songs incorporate new vocabulary in key grammar structures and integrate listening, speaking or singing, reading, and even writing. Let's listen.
Can you swim? Yes, I can. Can you swim? Yes, I can. Can you swim? Yes, I can. I can swim. Hooray!
This comprehensive approach helps young learners to develop all the language skills while learning new vocabulary and grammar all at the same time. Chants are different from songs in that they don't have a melody but are focused on the rhythm.
I can wave my arms. I can move my legs. I can stamp my feet. I can clap my hands.
Use chants to involve dynamic movements into your lesson. Students can either move according to the text of the chant or raise flashcards as they sing. Chants are a great way to help children remember key vocabulary while practicing rhythm and intonation. Tip number 4 is to involve interactive activities, such as pair work, different kinds of games, group mini projects, which provide an opportunity for students to interact and communicate in English. For example, children can interact with each other in pairs or small groups playing different games with cutout cards provided in Islands Pupils books. I will demonstrate the game of Snap. In a small group, children draw cards one by one. If a card matches with the previous card, like stamp and feet, they form a phrase, stamp your feet. The first student to say snap can collect both cards. But if they get clap and toes, which don't match, they put the cards aside. Another simple idea that involves interaction between the teacher and students as a class is the keyhole game. You will need to cut out a keyhole in an A4 sized piece of paper. You will need to place it over a flashcard and then slowly reveal the picture, letting students guess what it is. As soon as children understand how the activity works, they can continue playing in small groups. Children will enjoy the course much more if they can also play English games on their computers. Islands provides an opportunity for children to learn English in an engaging and innovative way with Tropical Islands access code for students. Let's see how it works.
Ready? Let's go. Students must click on the new characters they meet to get new clues. The artist wants them to help paint his picture.
Hello. What's your name?
I'm Vincent Van Gogh.
What's this?
It's a painting.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. One is green.
They must listen for the colour. Then click on the colour. Click on the number.
2 is red. Very good!
Games are the most natural learning activity for young learners, which means they will remember new vocabulary without even noticing they had to learn it. The final tip is to recycle vocabulary as much as possible so the children retain the words they learn in their long-term memory. Include short recycling activities in every lesson. For example, use warm-ups as an opportunity to sing a song from the previous lesson or play charades using flashcards from one of the previous topics. Children should also get used to recycling at home. In Island's workbook, an opportunity for personalized review is provided at the end of every unit. This will ensure that students can practice using what they've learned to talk about themselves. And of course, it is essential to recycle vocab at the end of each unit to make sure students have learned everything. You can do this in the progress check section following each unit in Islands. Can you remember all the tips for teaching vocabulary in primary school? Let's recap. First, provide vocabulary in context. Number 2, meaning goes before reading. Number 3, practice through songs and chants. Number 4, involve interactive activities. Number 5, recycle as much as possible. New Pearson course Islands gives a great opportunity to follow all the 5 tips for effective vocabulary teaching. If you would like to get more information on this course with fantastic ideas and activities for primary school, please use the link on this slide. Thank you for your attention.